18 rolls around, and what do? Well, we're all adults now in the UK, and we can buy alcohol. So, also, house parties. This story is a tale of a random house party I went to. Fists, copulation, and dancing, I think, are three words that rather quite aptly describe it, quite nicely. So, how did the party come about? A friend of a friend, a friend of mine proposed the idea to my friendship group. He just said that so-and-so was having a house party and if all of us wanted to go. We all said yes, and so we all went off to this party. We were fashionably late, as my friend said, no one attends house parties on time. Because, we weren't going to be losers. Also, I think it was B-Yob, so like bring your own beer. So we arrived at this house party and it's night time. I remember standing at the door, the only half-black guy in my sea of white friends, and I distinctly remember there was a pressure there stood outside the door. I was about to walk into a random house filled with random people that I didn't know, so I was ever so slightly primed for racism, as per. There was just like a little voice in my head that said, "Be wary here," but there was no need as we went inside and there was no problem. Well, I say no problem. There was positive racism at the party in that a boy thought I was a good dancer. I kid you not. A boy thought I was a good dancer. He said this sentence, "You're a good dancer because you are black." What? Wrong. First, half black. Two, what has melanin got to do with danceability? Anyway, I let that slide. I got the gist of what he was saying. I was a good dancer. I was actually stood in the kitchen when he said that, further along during the course of the night, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to the start. When we first enter the house, it is heaving with just teenagers. The living room has two adults in it, the father of the girl who is hosting the party and a friend. The kitchen and the garden are just filled with teens drinking alcohol as you do. Upstairs, in one bedroom, was the, dance room? A guy wearing a suit and glasses was kind of like the discount DJ. He had a phone hooked up to a huge stereo system. Fast forward through the drinking and dancing, and there were a few colourful characters, in addition to sort of Mr. Suit / discount DJ. There was a boy that had two bottles of, I think, JD, and was just drinking them one after the other like a literal fish. I'll call him Fish Boy. Yeah, I think I'll call him Fish Boy. He was a fun person to watch. Like, how he remained on his feet was anyone's guess. The boy just kept drinking and drinking. There was a girl upset over her boyfriend. I actually walked this girl home who was upset over her boyfriend. And the home was next door, as she was clearly off her face, and I didn't like the idea of her just walking aimlessly around the party. Because I'd watched some guy just randomly kiss her without her consent in front of me, so yeah, I walked that girl home. A story went around the party, though, that a guy and a girl got all copulation crazy in the bathroom over the sink. I also remember being in the garden and a girl just smiled while talking to someone, which took me aback because her smile was pretty, and I actually stopped and complimented her smile before sort of, walking away coolly. Now for the good stuff. Well, I shouldn't say good stuff because it was kind of quite bad, but stuff. The fight, or more aptly the swing. There was a guy walking around the party that was an uninvited guest of the host. Now, this was a massive man, and I got a feeling, we all got a feeling, but I'm pretty sure I overheard the host say that, well, first of all, she hadn't invited this man, and I think he also had learning difficulties. I think she'd said that, yeah, he had learning difficulties, and she was having difficulty expelling him from the party as he just kept coming back. Well, this man, regardless of his massiveness and learning disabilities, had a bottle in his hand of alcohol that he just kept glugging from. He was clearly drunk, massively drunk, and I think he was irritated that he kept being asked to leave by the host, because I step outside with my friend and the massive man is slouched against the fence, and my friend laughs at him. Big mistake, huge, because my friend is, well, my friend is just stood there laughing, and the massive man takes a swing at him, misses my friend, and then my friend just laughs some more. Now, this massive man is on the floor, and my friend, and we just walk away at this point. You know, he's taken a swing at my friend, he's missed, yeah, we just walk away. We walk around the party, I talk to a man about university, I race another person down the street and back again. Just fun stuff. So maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes, something like that. Anyway, I walk back into the garden, and the massive man is now being pinned to the ground by the father of the host. I'm stood there thinking, what in the world is going on here? And the father of the host starts slapping the man on the floor in the face while shouting at the massive man, to calm down. Whoa. Like, that was not how I expected the night to go. Or, I should say, end. Because it did end soon after this point. I mean, after that, I felt like I really wanted to get out of the party anyway. It seemed to be taking on sort of violent tendencies. So yeah, the night ends, and sort of the night turns into early morning, and yeah, it ends, and I walk home with my friends, and that's it. My house party story, or my first house party story. My house experience, or my house party experience 1. Yeah, I have more house party stories, so I may share them. Do you have any fun / strange or just genuinely interesting party stories? If so, let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, thank you for listening.